We start with our Newsmaker segment and look at one of the city council races to be decided on June the 18th. Our guest is a candidate in the 3rd District on the city's east side. This race will be decided only by voters in the district, not citywide as some races are. We talked with one candidate last week. Now we meet the other. He's Joseph Thomas, sometimes known as Joey Cuts. Mr. Thomas, welcome to Ruckus.
Wow, thank you. Glad to be here.
Tell me about Joey Cuts. How did you get that nickname?
From my business, actually. So Joey Cuts Barber Salon, established back in 2008 on 39th, Indiana. You know, it was a great shop, great salon. It was my first business that I ever owned. Was there for about 5-6 years. Then we had the opportunity to expand down to 18th and Vine, which now we have 18OV Barber Salon. But Joey Cuts kind of just stuck with it, and it became a very household brand and a cool little nickname.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of 18th and Vine, I always like to ask about the future of that area in terms of economic development. What do you think?
I think the future is looking good. I co-chair a committee called the Citizens Advisory Committee with Andrea Shelby, and also I'm working with another board underneath the Citizens Advisory Committee developing the CID. So we're looking to either create the CID or privatize 18th and Vine to really try to help with some, I guess you would say, economic stimulus. You know, so in regards to creating some different avenues or some different approaches to really help from a stakeholder standpoint, not necessarily a city standpoint.
We got to get the Jazz Museum profitable and still functioning.
And also try to purchase some property and some land down there so we can include some other type of businesses down there as well, because it needs some more daytime traffic as well as the nighttime entertainment traffic.
So let me ask you this. What prompted you to run for the city council?
Me, I feel like it was time. You know, without a doubt, conviction in my heart from a spiritual aspect. You know, I prayed about it, thought about it, I received an answer. And also really just time. I've been dedicated to my community for over a decade. Serving, providing jobs providing resources, food, whatever the case, developing solutions, tackling problems head on. And from what my understanding is and what I'm learning, there should be all the qualifications that a councilman or woman should have. So.
Well, we know you're interested in 18th and Vine. Mm-hmm. Tell me a couple of other issues that prompted you to get in the race, things you're concerned about.
The community. You know, without a doubt, for over 10 years, my focus has always been to provide for the community.
You mean the greater community?
The greater community,
Kansas
you know,
City,
people
metro
that
area?
need. You know, for me being a barber, you know, I get the opportunity to talk to people on a daily basis. I'm talking to 10, 20, 30 people that sit in my chair, not to mention the 10, 20, 30 people that sitting in the other chairs. So every day we have the opportunity to get a census of what's going on citywide, whether it be in district or outside the district. And people, they're looking for proper leadership. They're looking for fair leadership, transparent leadership. You know, a lot of those things are is really what prompted me, listening to the people, really taking a sense of what's going on, what they're asking for.
We hear from a lot of candidates and others who say Kansas City, Missouri is taxed too much. Mm-hmm. Do you think Kansas City is taxed too much?
I mean, from the area I come from, I think people don't want to have to spend extra money if they don't have to, you know. So how can we create more ways instead of spending money, maybe more ways of developing more money so they can have that to spend? I think it would be a great focus.
Are you and your future constituents excited about a new airport?
It's happening. You know, whether you're excited about it or not.
Should I take that as no, you're not excited?
I mean, yeah, whether excited about it or not, you know, you step up to the plate when it's your turn to swing. Whether it's a fastball or curveball, you gotta hit the ball. So.
Are you backing either of the candidates for mayor specifically? Are you campaigning for one or the other?
I haven't made that choice yet. I'm definitely campaigning for more people to get registered to vote, definitely campaigning for more people to get involved in the process, to learn, develop those relationships, and increase some of these voters' turnout numbers, because right now it's slightly embarrassing, just be frank.
Tell me a couple of other issues that concern you.
I mean, you know, within the community that I serve and want to represent, crime is an issue, affordable housing is an issue, job opportunities are an issue, hope is an issue, you know, empowerment is an issue, communication is an issue. So those are a lot of things that I really feel like needs to be focused on, you know.
Campaign going well?
Campaign's going well. I'm learning a lot, having good fun with it, learning to really not allow it to stress me and just, enjoy every moment.
And I admire your hair.
Well, I appreciate that.
Who fixes your hair? You can't cut your own that way, can you?
Right. I tell people all the time the reason why my hair is so long because all the good barbers work the same hours.
Got to run. Good luck in the campaign.
Thank
3rd
you.
District City Council candidate Joseph Thomas. Now let's meet the panel and start a ruckus.